Bonjour, Genevieve. How are you? Been a long, long time. I don't know. 36, 48 hours? Feels like a long time. Feels like a long, long time. It's been gone so long. Gone so long. I kind of forgot to breathe before I pressed on the live stream. You're waiting for dinner? Right on, Alex. We just made a tomato sandwich for Lily Rose. So I'm coming in cold. Like literally, it's cold. It's like 12 degrees. Oh, hey, Elf herself. Hi, Agony and Gethsemane. You just dropping in? You can't stay? You put a card really quick so you can see what it is. See what it is. Love you, dude. Happy mercredi. Ooh, this little piggy went to the market. Use your mind wisely. Definitely. 4 and 7s. Of course, that would be 11. Discernment. Discernment. Use your mind wisely. Definitely. Energy flows where attention goes. Know thyself. Here, piggy for sure, eh? Help yourself. I love it. D Case, hey D. Glad you're here, dude. Discernment. There's something else I'm not grasping in there. Mint. Yeah. Mind must be in mint condition, that's for sure. Mind, body, and soul, eh? Big time. You on the road, D, or are you done your day? It's only 12. I haven't even put my glasses on. I can't see squat. Well, I can see, but hey, beautiful people, for sure. I thought I saw Alex say, Alex, it's cold here too. It was only 16 Celsius today. Yeah, it might be more than 12 actually. It's not that cold out. It's just cool. The colors are nice. Yeah, I got cold feet for sure. Agony gets money. I didn't put my booties on. They're in the back. I was just walking in the rain a little bit in the mist, and now it's like cleared up a little bit. So, you fueling up, D? Wish you were done soon. Yeah, right on. Thanks for popping in. Alex, the piggy spirit is new for you. You're curious now? I shall read it. I'm curious, Alex. Let's read it and see what it says. 47. Curiosity. Romanian curiosity. Hanging out with your cats. Waiting for supper. Pig spirit appears to remind you of the right use of intelligence, a gift we all have that is meant to be used with love, compassion, and, discernment. Intelligence means recognizing the value of intuition, partnered with smarts and common sense, which leads to intelligent solutions. When pig spirit appears, you are called to respect your analytical mind and use it for the highest good. Oh my God, there's the smallest ladybug I ever seen in my whole entire life on my screen. Like I even have my glasses on. You guys can't see it. It's right there. Right there. I know.
You found a ladybug?
There's it's so tiny that I feel like if I go closer to the screen, I'm gonna vortex into the portal. Did it work?
Where is it?
No, it didn't work. Shit. You see it? Well, it's right there. Well, do you see it right there?
Oh my God! I thought that was your screen dirty.
I know. So did I. Isn't she cute?
It doesn't even look red. I feel like it's just brown.
Yeah, like kind of golden.
I'm speechless.
Kiss me. Okay, go away if you're speechless. Ow. When pig spirit appears, you're called to respect her because of the barrette in my hair. Your analytical mind and use it for the highest good, recognizing that all facts must be considered even when they do not fit with what you know already. Spirit blesses us with wisdom when we allow pig spirit to nudge us into open-mindedness, thoughtful dialogues, whether with others or internally, as we mull over our ideas and what we have come to understand. You are intelligent and capable of clear-minded thinking, shaped by the wisdom you have accumulated and the intuition that will tell you when you have more learning to do, because not all the facts are in. Now is a time for your decision-making powers are reliable. You are in alignment with pig spirit's keen intelligence. Decase, we had gusts of fiddly and sideways rain. Beautiful now, still blowing. The wind has died down here as well, and it's not raining now. Who knows what will happen? I'm going for the whole sunshine and stuff. Dry up the skate park, obviously. But I'm not quite sure. But it's only 13:01 Eastern time on the 30th. I got 77% battery. So, yeah, Agony and Gethsemane, intuition, that gut feeling, the one that the world distracts you from. The world distracts you from. Yes, indeed. Distractions. Don't let yourself be distracted. Stay on track. G says, hi, Lily. Alex. Oh, thanks for saying that, Alex. My intuition did not work for me for a couple of days. Yeah. That goes really well with the world distracts you from. Eh? Hi, Cindy B. I'm glad you're here. I'm just in the middle of reading this. I'm going to keep on reading it. Agony and Gethsemane. Hashtag be best. Discernment is wisdom. Cap locks for sure, dude. All for self. Our intuition is something we are working on to be in tune with. Yep. And it has to be so in tune, spot on, that it doesn't matter who, what, where, when, why, how, what. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No reaction. Or the best possible reaction at the time for the highest good is non-reactive, depending on where you're at. Are you ruminating, turning thoughts around and around and around and around in your head, but not getting nearer to a decision or solution? Pig Spirit is here to protect you from this analysis paralysis. Let your mind rest and allow your intelligence to mingle with the mysteries of the intuitive guidance. Releasing your tight hold on facts and unsolved puzzles, whether it be a relationship or any other aspect of your life. In fact, now might be a good time to think about something else altogether and release your grip on needing to know. Release the grip. When your thought processes are muddied by fear and anxiety, allow Pig Spirit to lead you back to the right use of your natural intelligence. Take a break, relax, and release the ball of worry. Soon, the smart choice will come clear to you. More facts might be needed, more digging for information, and more questioning. When seeking to learn more, enjoy the process of using your thinking prowess. All the elements of your intelligence are reliably guiding you now once you've given your mind a rest. Alex, oh man, I love you, dude. You sent the worst songs to everyone. Oh man, you didn't send the worst songs. The one you sent me really sucked balls, Alex. I'm gonna tell ya. But you got back on track really fast with the other ones. It's all good. But that one song, that one sucked. That one sucked, dude. I don't listen to that. I didn't even like the beat of it enough to listen to just the beat and tune out the words. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it, Alex. So if that's what you meant, yeah, you sucked for one song. It's okay to suck for one song. Considering you're like the best DJ for like 2 years to elevate us, even if you like had a bad song choice day, it's okay. You didn't make me cry or anything. L for self. Pigs fly in other dimensions. They surely do. Surely do. Agony and Gethsemane. Wee, for sure. We have flying pigs at the park. A flying pigs park, says Cindy. Right on, Cindy. A flying pigs park sounds good to me. Pigs park. Say that 10 times. I'm going to give you guys a chance to say it 10 times. What am I? Dora? Can you say Pigs Park 10 times? Can you? Hang on a second. I swear it's a battle between the light and the dark out there. Like, literally. I see blue and I see like gray, black, purple, like, rawr. It's Thursday Eve, eh? You gotta go? Have a good day, Agony, and Gethsemane. I'm glad you were here for the pig part. Watch out for flying pigs. You never know what dimension you're in these days, hey? Days of thunder. Do you have pigs, Alex? I forget. You don't have pigs, do you? You have chickens and cats and dogs, but you don't have pigs, do you, Alex? Too many pig park. I'm not gonna go on that one. Oh man, here he comes again. Oh, Agony and Gethsemane, are you here just for this? Oh my gosh. Damn. I pulled the wombat just as he exited the room. That sucks balls. I'm gonna have to send that to him later. Oh man. I pulled the wombat just as she exited. We have the history of the wombat. Of course, I had to pull it as soon as he walked out. Yeah, you have 2 pigs now? All right on, Alex. Yeah. Is the wombat hung up for me? I don't know. If you go to Agony and Gethsemane's channel, Cindy B, I don't know if he deleted them or took them down, but he's got a couple of wombat videos. He's got a cute little dude that he just kind of waves around. So, Was he hung up before? I don't know. I don't know what you mean, Cindy. Be at home. Seriously, I'm so sick of this card. Oh my God. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. Yeah, 68, the last card in the deck. The last card in the deck. The little emerald dude. Hey, maybe I could get a picture. Okay, I'm going to maybe flash you guys. Okay, flash warning coming up. I'm going to see if I can get a picture of that thing on my screen. I swear. Okay, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. Oh, nothing very exciting. Sorry about that. It's so tiny. This is like the weirdest. Look at it. It's so tiny. It's a speck on my screen. It looks like it's dirty. And this is the picture that shows up from the tiniest ladybug ever, ever, ever. Let's see. I'll show you. This is how small it is. Like, it looks bigger than it is. It's so tiny. Alex says it doesn't matter if it was upside down. Actually, it's a very, I wonder what the significance, the difference is upside down and upright for sure, eh, Cindy? Wombat spirit, be at home. Burrowing deep into the ground, remaining safe, sound, and well fed with family is a special trait of the wombat. Home sweet home is always available if you recognize that well-being is the truth of life. Wombat spirit reminds you that to be truly at home in the world, you need to find comfort within your own skin. You do this by accepting all your experience without judgment, through a deep honesty and love of life. When you feel the freedom to be yourself, you can begin to be truly at home in your life with your family and tribe. Right now, you're in a beautiful place where you can hang up the coat of your identity and settle into a true sense of home and well-being, understanding that all is well. Everything you do from this place rings true in harmony with spirit. The stream wasn't coming for you anymore, Cindy B. Had a circle thing. I think it started raining again, and I know it's stormy around us, so it might be buffering. Might be buffering for sure. Turn up the heat. It's all humid and cold, cool. Been raining for over 3 days for you in Romania, Alex? Yeah, it's been about three days maybe for us as well, on and off. The clouds, everything outside changes with 10-15 minutes. It can be sunny and 20 minutes later it's pouring down rain. or the clouds are passing through and it's just around us but not exactly here. Chrysocolla. You guys know that Chrysocolla? You may not know this one. 1 and 6 is 7. Like the colors though, eh? Cindy, some windy storms here in the past 2 days. Calm and sunny today. Right on, sweetie. The colors go together nice, eh? Like that. I've never seen that crystal either, Alex. Let's see what she has to say. Speaking your truth, heartfelt communication, and right speech. Maybe I have seen this one before. When you speak your truth, you're being true to your soul's desire to participate in the co-creation of a better world and a better life for you. Chrysocolla Spirit's message for clear, authentic speech that arises from your heart is this. The force of the conscious universe love is here for you today as you choose to speak up and speak out, for you can be a clear channel for what needs to be said. Your voice is so very important, for you are a unique being with your own calling and destiny, and the conscious universe expresses truth through you. Practice choosing your words consciously as you voice a difficult truth or speak up on behalf of someone who has felt powerless for too long. Be assured that because your commitment to heartfelt communication, your voice will ring out, cutting through the noise today. Cindy B. Same kind of weather here. Yeah, that blue marine, aqua kind of going, I like it. Same weather for you in Vermont, Elf herself. It's just a collective water retains memory. Trust and intimacy build when we have the courage to speak our truth. And today, Chrysocolla Spirit is here for you to support you in the right speech. Speak your truth as you see it from the heart, using your words that express the very best of you. Don't hold your tongue out of fear that you aren't enough or don't deserve to have your say. Practice telling the truth with love as a sign of respect for yourself and your experiences as you have lived them and your emotions as you have felt them. Claim your voice and use it wisely and honorably, for many truths make up the collective truth we all share, and yours is no less valid than anyone else and deserves to be heard. We often remain silent because we don't want to hurt anyone's feelings or be embarrassed, but Chrysocolla Spirit has appeared to tell you that now is not a time to hold back your truth. Practice right speech, expressing yourself in a loving and honorable way as you discuss your business and financial dealings. Speak out about what it is you need and desire and what you are thinking and perceiving when it comes to the flow of money and your own desires to experience prosperity. You will be heard today. At the same time, recognize that any truths you hear from others are their truths and have a value for all. Listen carefully, setting aside any defensiveness and running into the heart of what others are saying. You can learn much today if you are willing, much that will help you in your quest to have a firm financial foundation. Alex, in what state is Vermont? Vermont is the state, sweetie. I forget exactly what it's close to. Yeah, L for self. I am lion. Hear me roar. Yeah. Chrysocolla is an excellent stone to use when we need assistance in speaking up and speaking our truth. Meditation with this stone helps us open and clear the throat chakra, allowing for the words of the heart to rise up and be expressed. Chrysocolla teaches us to be aware that our words carry vibration through sound and asks us to be conscious of what vibration we are choosing to send out into the world. Yeah. Thank you, L for self. Vermont is the state in between New York and Maine. I wasn't quite sure. I was trying to visualize it with Quebec in reference. And I don't check the maps enough, Mandela effect wise, anymore to be up to date to what's actually changed or supposed to be where anymore. Hi, Jesus walks with me. How you doing? Thanks for commenting. 13:21 Eastern Time. It's the same on the maps for now. I want to say for now. Right? Get rid of some of those borders. Move them a little bit. To the left, to the left. Alex says, now I have to go to Google Maps. Yes, please do go yourself. I'm not going to go for you. I see it. I've never been to Vermont, but I've been beside it, if that makes any sense at all. Jesus walks with me, just swimming upstream like the salmon. Definitely, I totally get it. Hope everyone is doing their best. Yeah. Happy healing full moon release. Thank you. Definitely the correct words for that one. I don't know what the peak time, Eastern time is for the full moon. Full blue, not blue. Yeah, it's a blue moon, isn't it? Oh no, blue moon is on Halloween. Blue moon is on Halloween. This one's harvest moon. Jesus walks with me. Oh, no way. I sang to the left. To the left, to the left. To the guy in Nevada who still has my dog. Oh, man. Yeah, I use that one a lot. Yeah, it's cool, eh? Thank you, El for self. Thank you. Sending love and healing to all. 1322. Beautiful. I'm harvesting my cannabis, reaping what I sow in love. That's awesome. Right on. Harvest time for sure. Oh, I've never seen this. You've got, wow, that's a beautiful synchronicity. Thanks for saying that. Jesus walks with me. Oh, wow. I got huge chunks of chrysocolla in Nevada, too. Wow. That's a huge synchronicity. Thanks for commenting that. Yes, and DB says, lucky you, harvesting cannabis. Gotta work, 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 work. Gotta work for the cannabis, see? Harvest time. I have huge chunks of it in Nevada, 10 to 20 after my first ayahuasca. I can't say that word. Ayahuasca, whatever. Retreat. This is amazing. It is amazing because I've never seen it before. I say that, but I'm not aware of crystal names and certain things. Like I don't retain so much or know, but I feel the power of it. It's neat that you're talking about it and have had contact with it. Elf herself, right on. Tomorrow I shall be doing the same for our plants. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Cindy B, what a great stone to have in chunks. I know, I can see the little chunks. Nice, eh? Jesus walks with me near Area 51. Work, work, work. Yeah, right on. Ayahuasca. Thank you. Sometimes I look at words and my French eyeballs want to say it like pronounce it, so I just don't even. Ayahuasca. I knew how to say that. Thank you. Alex, oh man, I've never smoked marijuana. Ever? Whoa. That's cool. It's not a Romanian thing, eh? Jesus walks with me. Oh, I'll have to go live and show it now. I will definitely look out for that. That would be so cool. I would love to see it. Double, like, bounce off the stream and, like, bring the energy through. That would be so cool if ever you get a chance. Jesus walks with me. Echo cannabinoid system loves cannabis. Flows well together for sure. Jesus walks with me. You're so welcome. I love words. As do I. And I love what I just, the flow of reading what I just read of that the highest, most honorable words. Use your, for the greatest good. Honorable. Does that mean every single thing that comes out of us? Yeah. Because you can annul it and change it. You can say, no, that's not what I mean to say. No. And reiterate what you really mean. If, heart speak. Cindy B, I'd like to do ayahuasca to see what unfolds. I'm not so curious about that, really. I unfold pretty good myself, so Jesus walks with me. I've grown accustomed to being in shock since the first retreat. I'm sure I'm reading the Celtic art of life and death since losing my child. Wise words, wise ones use parables. Yes. Thank you, sweetie. I love your healing readings and oracle cards. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, wise ones use parables. Yes, indeed, be Jesus. As Jesus walks with me, I'm sorry to hear you lost your child. Sending my heart. Yeah. Me too, sweetie. Jesus walks with me. You can unfold DMT naturally by fasting from all chemicals and preservatives, and many foods help decalcify the penile. Yep, exactly. I also believe Jesus walks with me that it's also a choice. It gets to the point where it's just a choice. You release it naturally, and you can bypass any type of other exterior source. And when your third eye is open and your connection to the source and the all, Nothing really can stand in between it if you so choose to release it, if that makes any sense at all. So there's really, what I have found personally, my truth is that there's no advantage to me in the third dimensional reality, or what I have manifested as my reality right now. It's not an advantage to me to be in full release of my own DMT, even close to at all times. It's just not worth the flow, because that's not ready for it. And it's not because I'm some, naked wanton doing certain things type of person. Not at all. Not at all. It's because my natural DMT, I buffer it down to be visible, to be able to interact and tone down my natural parables, the stuff that comes out of me in a natural way. So, and that's part of why I do this, to have the release of just a certain amount of it, depending on the frequency that I choose to bring in here when I do my live streams. But it is a conscious choice. It really is. And that's what I believe that ayahuasca or anything brings us to, is the knowing that we do all of this naturally. It's with breath, it's everything, external and internal, as above so below, that we choose. We manifest our reality. Therefore, I don't need to be going somewhere to a retreat to be tripping, because I can make that happen myself. And that's me that learned this. For me. Alex, well, to the 1990s was dictatorship here, and after that, we're only a transit country. Jesus walks with me. Thank you so much, Cindy B. It was my only child. It just happened 9/9, and had her cremated 9/11. Thanks for bringing her in with us. 13:31 Eastern Time on the 30th. I love you. Jesus walks with me. Thank you. Jesus walks with me. Yes, it is a choice. Unblocking energies opens the force. It's release. Exactly. It's release. It's the merging of the masculine and the feminine, the alignment of self, the trusting of your own self to allow that DMT flow. And like, I don't know, I don't call it that. Like, I use that word because that's what's, can be understood here. I just call it my flow, and that's it. So, but yeah, it's a solid, when the inner knowing, know thyself, when that comes into play, and that doesn't mean that somebody who knows themselves doesn't use certain tools and want them. That's just my choice not to, right? Yes, Cindy B, you are in my heart. Jesus walks with me. You're here with us. You sound brave. Yes. It's a whole other level of being on this path and speaking and believing that we are eternal, yet to live it in the third dimensional reality we are in with our closest soul contracts that we had, like our children, obviously. And the bravery in action of the embodiment of the walk of everything we know. It's a way short journey. Hey, Jesus walks with me. Love you. When follow only healing and let go of everything else, it's easier to stay in sync, flowing. Swimming upstream when nothing makes sense, I trust God, Jesus, the holy archangels, 13 feet tall. Exactly, Jesus walks with me. And I can be called still from people who just that I am too independent. My solitude is too much. But for me to have my state of grace, I must eliminate certain things. And that is it. And there's no justification of that. It is because my connection with Source and the All, don't shove your face into it unless you get to see all this too. That's the thing that's the hardest sometimes, to have somebody like that they can't grasp, is I'm not like in some secret, like place. No, I'm just beyond where my consciousness isn't thinking the same ways. And I bounce back, so I look like I am, because I am still 3D in here and everything, but how it's just not the same. Cindy B, how old was your child? She was 22. Jesus walks with me. Yes, it's a state of mind. I only went because my guy wouldn't listen to how I do it naturally. It's cool that you got to live that, though. You know what I mean? Like, that's awesome. What I thought was going to bring us all together actually tore us apart. Love you all. Yeah. And the thing for me about just anything that's a retreat setting is I don't like my mind and my me to be guided into something by someone else. That's a big deal for me. It really is. Hi, Helen. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for saying that. Jesus walks with me. Free Flow for Love 369 used to be my channel name. Jesus walks with me, staying with my emotional self. Yeah. Hi, Dominic. Dominic and Helen. Ouch. Nice to see you at the same time. How you guys doing? It is great to see you, Helen. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, Jesus walks with me. Hello, all the beautiful souls. Those that are not commenting as well. Courageous lions we are. Definitely. The lion energy has been very strong. It's like just still feeling very Lionsgate-y. Very Lionsgate-y. Very Lionsgate-y, matey, as the harvest moon is like... I know. I made sound effects. I don't have the words. L for self. We are powerful beings. Yes, we are. We still don't even grasp it. No matter how much we've talked about it and knowledge that we think we've gathered, we don't grasp it. Jesus walks with me, yes, and controlled. I have control issues. I did not like the retreat at all. Neither of them. My ass will travel better alone with spirit. Thanks for saying that. Thanks for saying that. It's one of the reasons when people try to, like, when you're autodidact and self-taught, other people who need the retreats, who grow and evolve, and you want to share what helps you. So, but that's the thing, is that I do this on my own. So it's unfathomable to me to be in a multitude of people doing certain things. And it's not for a lack of not wanting. It just doesn't even make sense to me in a way. But I understand completely why other people, like, just it is a thing. L for self. I do have been bouncing between 3D and 5D to where I got dizzy. Yeah. I just the grounding and the grounding for me is just saying it. That's it. Just doing it. That's it. It's done. I find myself less dizzy, but I see more. I see farther with less dizziness. Oh, nice, Helen. I'm a little merry, feeling social, needed a boost, I think, having some wine. Ooh, full moon tomorrow. Alex says, I sleep 25 out of 24 hours. I don't know how you sleep so much, but then come into the live streams, Alex. You're multitasking somewhere in some dimension. Jesus walks with me. Divine spiritual beings have a human 3, I can't read that because of the letters, experience. My child was a Leo. 9-9 was Lionsgate, Vedic, and Mars retrograde. Yeah, Jesus walks with me, Alex. It's time to wake up, sleepyhead. Palms 24. Wake up, sleepyhead cities. Jesus walks with me. All my stars in heaven. I get so dizzy I lose consciousness. Saturn station direct yesterday. It's harvest season. Yes, it is. And it's such a timeline. I'm going to use the word stripping. Such a timeline stripping away for me that I just, I really resonate with the fact of, I heard somebody who was speaking about just Aries, full moon, and March, and just, whoa, yes. And it's huge. Cindy B, I feel like I have vertigo. Seriously, is that how you feel? Usually, yes. Not right now. I think what's helping me right now, Cindy B, I'm going to go get it. And I didn't look at it today, but it's in my history. Give me a second. I forget her channel name. I think what's helping me right now is that I'm keeping up to date, on just the Schumann resonance through a channel that gives certain updates. I know I've shared her before in a few spots, but I'm sorry, I can't remember her name and the channel name. I have trouble sometimes with that. But I think that's helping me a lot, because I usually don't search out things, but this is so spot on with the timelines I'm bringing in and where I am at, that the words of the knowing of certain things is like is helping me to ground. It's just, yeah. And at the same time, because it's such a stripping of my timelines, and I know how much it brings yucky shit for me to resist that I'm in full allowing of it, a surrender of it. Bless you, baby. To the point where I was saying that, and in my head I was thinking, like, even for us, like, boom, tomorrow brings a click of something different. Tomorrow, the first is clicks a different pattern, something different for us, and that's a big deal. And yeah, Jesus walks with me. I'm going to try to read that, but these aren't things I say out loud myself very often. North lunar node and south lunar node in Vedic astrology. I'm studying Vedic astrology. Oh, I can't read all that, sweetie. There's just too many words for my little pea brain. And that's one of the things, speaking of dizziness, is that if I just like, it's like even my head is like, no, I just like, don't. I won't. Because that's what parts of what brings on dizziness is me going against what, just the little things of like, looking at those words and my eyes are not connecting with them and then just like toss them aside. It sounds weird, but it's as little as that, knowing yourself and following the thing that feels the best for yourself at the time, right? Jesus walks with me. Yes, Halloween the 2nd, full moon, peak, 9 a.m. on the 31st. Oh, for self, I too have been timeline jumping a lot the last few months. Yeah. Dominic, I can already feel the energies are getting shiftier and shiftier. Yes, Dominic, for sure. Jesus walks with me. Vertigo is how I feel when I get dizzy. Lost consciousness, almost fell down the stairs once. Yeah, that's not something that happens to me. But it's something that sometimes I'll do, like, I don't know what the word would be, warnings or videos of when the energy is this high, to be more aware of, more in a state of awareness. Be slower. Be like molasses that comes from the fridge, slow. So if you feel dizzy, then it's not time to go down the stairs without holding onto the railing and being ready to crouch. It sounds silly, but when the energies are this high, the flow is this high, and if your body is in a dizziness state, if you're in an allowing of it as well, flowing through it, but if your body is always in an awareness, instead of like when the dizziness comes, and often the dizziness is a download, right? Where something like the ringing of the ears will add to itself, a bunch of other things. So holding on to the railing and your body just being ready to crouch would sometimes be the thing that makes it that the flow flows through, so that when you get back up, the dizziness is gone. Does that make sense? And I don't know, flow with the dizziness, because if you're meant to allow it to pass through and ask it what it's telling you, ask it. So it could be more water. It could be telling you you're not meant to be going somewhere. You could be getting dizzy because you're supposed to be driving and you're not supposed to go. Like, just, you don't even want to go. So instead of you saying no, you didn't say no. So your body's is telling you not to go. Keeping in the best and safest for the greatest good. If you're having the dizziness and vertigo, then your routine needs to change no matter what. And sometimes that routine needs to change because you're meant to ask somebody to drive you somewhere, or you're meant to, like I said, refuse to go somewhere in the moment and make it for another time. But nothing happens for no reason. And the harnessing of it, why? You just got to download at the same time as I was talking now for self 5 minutes ago. Yeah, surrender. Jesus walks with me. I'm excited for what's coming. I'm ready for 2020 to take an upwards turn after such a fall. Yes, the fall, the autumn, this autumn, the fall of man is the upwards for the harvest. Yeah, Helen, the upward turn is needed. I am so ready for it. Cindy B, I have workmen here. They are distracting me. Hmm. Yes, Dominic, thanks for writing that down. It is important. I think now is especially important for us to keep our focus on better stimuli. Yes. Yeah, it's so important. Hey, Harmonics. How you doing, sweetie? 13:46 Eastern Time you came in. Jesus walks with me. Be still and know. Yeah. Helen, I agree, Dominic. I've been focused on so many negative things recently. That's okay, Helen. There's things you had to see, and now just step out of it. It was meant to be. You needed it. Now redirect. Yeah, Jesus walks with me. Focus on positive. Meditate. Stay grounded in nature outside. Yeah, Dominic says, it's an easy trap habit to fall into. We're doing better and better now, my love. Exactly. It's okay. It is okay. I love you guys. Yes, Jesus walks with me. Ask and ye shall receive. Yes, you gotta ask. Hi, Hannah Mori. How you doing? Alex, you want to start the radio when you have dizziness? For the song? You start the radio because you want a song, Alex? Excuse me. Excuse me. Jesus walks with me. Self-care, self-respect, self-love. Tree of healing, tree of life. Let go of the search for the external knowledge. Internal service guide. GPS. Yeah, for sure. Yes. Oh, DK, 7th like, and I'm back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yes, Jesus walks with me. Uphealing self. Healing. Uplifting, healing self channels only. Yes, I only listen. And I try to, and that's one of the things is I'm getting slapped. It's reminiscent of March right now because I'm getting bitch slapped because I pulled out of timelines and I'm getting bitch slapped on the fingers and right like of get out. That's enough. Get out. DK, you were singing Welcome Back Cotter not an hour ago? Yeah, well, I meant it. Jesus walks with me. Everyone have a beautiful day filled with peace that surpasses all understanding. That's beautiful, sweetie. Peace that surpasses all understanding. That's it exactly. It surpasses understanding to reach a certain perspective, and so just allow everything that happens all around. Just allow. Hey, Adi and Cindy. Cindy and Dee. Oh, nice, Helen. Beautiful sunset outside. I hope you see the moon tonight. Beautiful one, I think. The moon was completely covered the times that I went out last night in different ways. And we had an epic sunset last night. I only got like a certain view of it by choice. And we'll see what happens for sure. Jesus walks with me. Yes, I see what songs plays. I love Spirit Shuffle. I as well. I love Spirit Shuffle. And I have Milky Way that I specifically asked to DJ me. And a couple other people. But Love you too, sweetie. So welcome. I'm going to go dance and work out before I be still and detached. Love to all. Love back at you. Jesus walks with me. Thanks for being here. Everybody saying goodbye, goodbye, hello, goodbye. I'll be right back. I need a pause. Otherwise, I'm done. Love you guys. DKs, I'm walking in very windy woods. The acorns are like tiny anvils from apartment windows. That's funny. I can imagine, Dominic. Dude, I just can't. I can imagine and I just can't. I just fucking can't even, Dominic. We've been a bit caught up in 3D stuff and the mission of getting me back to her in the UK. I know, I love you. I don't even have, you know what I mean? Like, I want to get it out from the, I know, Helen, I taste it. I miss that you guys are not together so much. If I let my mind look at it for like just long enough to get it out, it's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, just like, what? You guys, just like that timeline. It's like, I swear, I even know that I can see when the timeline went like this of what, you know? And that's why I call it like angels in overtime. We had these timelines and then we agreed to switch tracks and everything just went like, whoa, like this instead, like, and Dominic and Helen, you're a part of that. And I love you guys. Hi, Jansu. I'm so sad I'm not with Adam anymore in New York. I know, sweetie, I can feel you guys. I do. I got New York. I've been listening to New York Groove since, like, you guys got it there, and, like, as you guys are leaving and everything. I love you. Shout out to those that, like, found each other and now, like, gotta do the 3D shit and wait. My Jen Sue and Hannah Mori. My Dominic and my Helen. I'm not gonna name anybody else. You know who you are. Shout out to those who found each other and are going through the 3D stuff. Mama Bear, matchmaker in the background, backs you up. And my energy is with yours to have you guys together. And I mean that. I really do. Hannah Mori, my grandmother just called, sweetie. Oh, that's awesome. Helen, is your mother called yet? Usually your mom calls when I'm doing a live stream in the spring. Maybe your mom will call. Grandma just called. Hannah Mori's grandma just called. Your mom will call. Yeah, Helen, we'll be getting back into each other's real space soon. I know. I know. I love you, Harmonics. Running my delivery route. Hi, all. Just able to listen right now. Big hugs, family. Big hugs to you, too, Kristen. I love you, Kirsten. And there's the little trickster that's back, eh? My little coyote in winter. I'll read it in a second. I'm going to catch up to the chat, and then I'll read it. I love you too, Jensu. I'm so happy you guys were together. And that's the part you gotta hang on to, man. You had it. You like had the hugs and all that, whatever. None of my business. So, anchor that feeling. Dominic, Alex, I did buy a 3-foot by 3-foot canvas. So when I paint that one, I'll video it and post. It'll be my biggest one so far. Rah, that's nice. 3x3. Yeah, Helen, matchmaker, fund me a catch me a catch. You got your catch. We just got our reel 'em in. From Canada whoosh, to the UK. Where's my UK bus? My UK bus is in the bedroom. Would that work? Would that get them to you faster, Helen, if I go get it? See? Boom! Your mom is due in about 15-20 minutes. I call about the same time every night. 14:01. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. You love Fiddler on the Roof? Yeah, it reminds me of the Heyoka. Thank you, Cindy B. I appreciate you, Genevieve, and all of you in the chat. Right back at you, Cindy. Really grateful for you. Hannah Mori. DK says, Hannah Mori, surely us mud eaters keep them on their toes. I know what a mud eater is now, too. So, I do. I can't find the trickster. Yeah, Cindy with double Y's. Portals will do, or the abundance, or, ooh, I like the way you put or like that. Or is gold. De l'or. Or. Gold in French. Trickster. Things are not as they seem. Something that seems bad may in fact be good and vice versa. Don't take everything at face value. Look beneath the surface. This card encourages you to try to find humor or gentle amusement in seemingly difficult situations. It also encourages you to have irrepressible fun. Step out of the mold. I want to step out of the mold, but there's nothing to step into. Oh boy. In indigenous traditions, there's the concept of the trickster. In Native American traditions, the trickster is often depicted as the wily coyote, but sometimes the trickster is a human called the Heyoka. There's a lighthearted, fun aspect of the trickster, but there's also the caution to tread carefully because things are not always as they seem. Be discerning. What appears to be a good opportunity may in fact not be. The wondrous aspect of this card choosing you is that it offers the opportunity to step out of the old, outmoded ways of perceiving yourself. The trickster allows you to see yourself in an entirely new way and asks you to step out of old routines and habits that might be keeping you stagnant. It might sound very strange, but the easiest way to activate the energy of this card is to howl like a coyote. If you can, it's even better to do it in the light of the full moon. Right? Get some yipping in there. This breaks up stagnant energies and brings in vitality. Definitely. Thank you, Cindy. I'm glad you did mention it. It brings that tribe-y feeling of just like togetherness. And I haven't been on for, I don't know, I think it was only one day. Could have been 2. It feels like forever already. It's my evenings and nights have been strange where I just don't have just not able to come in at night and pull off a live stream alone at this point right now. It's the full moon energy too, so yeah, Loki the trickster. Dominic, I like to laugh at the little things, like how I'll think about an unpaid bill 15 times before paying it. I know, eh? The laugh and acknowledgement often makes the recurring events stop happening for a while. Yeah, I'm not so good at the 3D paying stuff and remembering stuff, even if it's right there and even if everything's there to do it. Yeah. I'm going to have my chance to howl this weekend for sure. For sure. You've had some really weird dreams recently, Helen? Do you feel like there's a collective signature to your dreams right now, Helen, that you're remembering? I'm going to bring Al Zariello into the live stream, whether he's here or not. Thank you, Dee. You're all my friends. Yes, I hope you feel that way. Bringing Bridget in, too. Thinking of Bridget, 14:07 Eastern Time. Bravery as well. I only got to see a little bit of a check-in through a comment with Bravery, but he said the surgery went well on Monday. But we're not... I don't know any more than that, but he said it went well. Cindy B, I dig that you call me friend at D Case. Yeah, it's a cool feeling, eh? It is. And it's, there's certain people, Cindy, where it's just, there's that truth behind it, and D is one of those people. I think back to when I started, I was thinking last night of, because I don't often, but I'll go check like the webs of how and who and where I found people or people found me. And just thinking back, Cindy and D Case and Chase, Alexander, D Mac. I found D before, But yes, Cindy B, I lost friends as my worldview changed. Yes, sweetie, we all did. Some people didn't even get the chance to have the path, to have the friends to lose in the first place, eh? There's a lot of, that is a path and a timeline and a journey that people had. And I think one of the hardest things, Cindy B, is like the knowing that that's going to happen at some point, because you see it in other realities, and then, there's no full circle of anything else or anyone else coming in to replace the friends that are lost, because that buffer in between time, the space between, where the learning of the new self as well needs to be guided to the new resonance of the new friends. And that's where the older, it does come back as well. Once you find the new, then the older timelines come back in, because other people have reached a certain frequency. So it's like at some point, like certain things start to full circle, like boom, 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 really fast, because there's a lot of influx of love coming in, because people have found their self-love. And so it's a beautiful full circle, right? Helen, oh goodness, I had a dream about Trump marrying his wife. They wore black as if they were at a funeral. She had to distance from him. That was the latest of my mad dreams. Loads of them. Just weird. I don't think that's a weird dream. I would tend to wonder where Melina is right now, and if she has distanced herself from him, right? And they wore black like at a funeral, but everything is inversed now. And the shivers that gives me just saying that. They wore black like at a funeral, but everything is inversion. Just before I read that, Cindy B had said I lost friends with the journey type thing, and I was saying, someone having to distance themselves is a common theme, and it's universal and it's collective. I know that we tend to see other players that are exposed as just the player, but each soul has their journey, and the feminine archetype that is Melina. It's a big truth in plain sight. Sisterhood of the Rose. Know the Marys is what I would say about that. Know who the Marys are. Especially those portrayed as Mary Magdalene, right? You gonna howl tonight, Cindy B? Right on. Hey, Corey Reeves. Thanks for being here, brother. How you doing? Alex says, oh my goodness, Helen, that's a weird dream indeed. I love that dream, Alex. I wish people would like pour out their little collective dream spots a little bit more to me sometimes. It gives me a serenity really fast in ways that I can't explain. Just like certain things that don't get overlooked, to me, are the biggest things. So Yeah, Hannah Mori. Thanks for saying it like that. It's happened to me a few times. Personally shifting changes in perspective. I can feel fam now through a knowing. Exactly. Feel it through the knowing. Boom. Good one, Dominic. I agree, Helen. If we can avoid burning bridges, we may be more compatible at another time. Indeed. You don't have to burn the bridge. You can actually leave the bridge right there. You can actually leave construction materials and a bunch of tools at the foot of the bridge. Back away. Go somewhere else. And let that bridge work on itself, right? Because even if you burn the bridge, I'm here to tell you, it's all phoenixes rising no matter who. So even if you're really upset and don't like a bridge and you want to burn it, toss it out, it'll be back. It'll be back. It'll be back. Yeah, exactly, Dominic. With those friends that aren't really working out, I mean. Exactly. And the thing is that a friend is a friend, even if you're not in the same place at the same time. So you just not talking for 2 years is completely possible in friendships, you know. Just because you had a lifetime or so long of, you know, certain things, it doesn't mean that somebody's not your friend just because you're not talking to them, texting, having supper, having interactions at all. Half of the third dimensional reality that people lived has been, will be, or is being pulled from underneath their feet. What is real in your reality gets to stay. So the more that you were already on track and authentic, the more that certain things stay all the same. They can't change. You were already authentic, right? You were already there. But if you weren't, then, you know, that's why some people like just, it's so little, the things that are exterior that change, because it's so big on within. The inner work gets done and the outer reflects it. So, but it's the hanging on, the wishing or the thinking that it's bad. It's not bad to not hang out or not be with somebody or to not talk to somebody. You don't even know what to talk to your mother or your child or your anybody. You don't owe anything. DK says, Dominic, I'm using compassion when I can, but distance works better for some. Yeah. Yeah, Helen, I enjoy dreams of all kinds as I find it all fascinating. Same. Corey, Phoenix and Arizona. Where's my Arizona? I got Arizona right here. Arizona is synced for me big time. There's some Arizona for you. Yeah, Helen, I always try to be as authentic as I possibly can. Jansu says, me too. Yeah. And that comes back. Comes back. So if you're already in your authentic self, then the people around you are already used to you saying no, to not going to certain things, or to being present in the moment when you are there, or to not being anywhere, you know? Yep, Helen, honesty is always the best policy. And that's the thing, is that honesty is the best policy. So if somebody wants to do something and you don't, where should it hurt somebody else that you just don't want to do something? The only way that it hurts somebody else, that you don't want to be somewhere or don't feel like you're meant to be anywhere, is their attachment to you. So it's that person's baggage to figure out, like, why do I feel so sad because, you know, this person's not here, or this person's like abandoning me? Well, no. You just don't have to do what other people want you to do. You're not abandoning people because you don't want to work in a certain place or live in a certain place or do a certain thing. Not at all. And that's why we lose friends along the journey. Friends expect us that because for 10 years you played baseball, that you have to play baseball and you're going to want to play baseball forever. What if you never want to touch a fucking baseball again, but you were the best hitter, so everybody wants you to play baseball, but you don't want to play baseball anymore. You want to go ride your fucking bike. You want to stand on your head at the park by yourself. You just don't want to be on the team. Anybody gonna go like ride a bike and then stand on their head with you at the park? Or are they just gonna hang on to the fact they wanted you to play baseball because you don't want to play, right? It's just little examples, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm searching for words and been on for 126. Hannah Murray, the blood brother I was best man for doesn't resonate with me anymore. He's very political and thinks by choosing not to fight the same battles he does, I'm part of the problem. Yeah. That's often a big thing. For sure, I get it, Hannah Murray. And the thing is that we, as others, just rapidly change body, face, inner, outer. So it's a whole, as much as we think that because we're talking about it or we're aware, other people are living the exact same thing. They're just talking to different people or different things, or you doing it internally, right? So Hannah Murray, I left that black and white thinking behind years ago. Time to call your mom, Helen. Right on. Jansu and Dominic say I'm big on integrity. Yeah, it's important. Where is the integrity? Hannah Murray, I'm always fighting it too, Cindy. I really dislike violence. I had to use it in the past and it doesn't sit well with me. Exactly, Hannah Murray. Past is the past. We don't use the same. DK, yeah, new people who ride bikes and stands on their heads will say, hey, I'm D. I used to play baseball too. Corey Reeves, Zona is my mother's name. Bake sinks in an event that happened to me as a teen and later a secret with Raising Arizona, Pearl Harbor. $14:22 Eastern Time. 2222. Hannah Murray says Raising Arizona was a fantastic movie. I can't remember. I know I've seen it, but I can't remember. You never played baseball, Alex? I use baseball as the example because it's the only thing I've ever really played. Jen Sue says, Lovey, it's not your fault he didn't choose to level up with you. It was his choice to stay where he is. Yep. And he'll elevate, frequentize when he's ready. Thoughts and perceptions out loud. Melissa says, hey guys, guess what? I don't know. What, Melissa? Guess what? I don't know. What? Guess what? I don't know what to guess. What is it? Hurry up, Melissa. You got to just say guess what and not type it in. Ooh, without electricity, my choice for 1 week. My choice. My choice, and I love it. Right on, sweetie. Right on. Completely possible. I guess, I'm not sure. It depends on your UK temperatures there, but... Ooh, of course, eh? Ostera, fertilité, fertility. You got your friends using the internet? Yeah. 22, 14, 22, 42, mother always with me. Yeah, Corey. 224 when you wrote that. Ostera, fertilité, harvest, the rabbit, that wascally wabbity, following me. Cool, I think I'm gonna be done. A little bit of a breathing room before. I'm not sure what's gonna happen out there. Oh boy, Angie's in the house. How's it going, Witch Moon 73? Maybe I do have a little bit more juice left in me. Just gotta rub it out. I'll show you the cards I pulled earlier, Angie. The pig, 4 and 7, 11. Use your mind wisely. The wombat came back. Be at home, 68. It's going, Witch Moon. It's going. That would be exactly what I would say, is it's going. Yes, that's Ishtar, Easter. Thanks for saying that, Corey Reeves. Chrysocola. We even had a synchronicity with someone who's going to make me make a video because she found some of this in Nevada. So we'll see if that shows up. Not Elf herself. Jesus walks with me. Yeah, New Stone, Hannah Mori. And Jesus Walks With Me is a synchronicity for her because she found some in Nevada, chunks of it. So she's going to make a video at some point and bring in the Chrysocola energy with a video. And I got the Trickster back up again. The Heoka energy. The nothing is as it seems. Use the wisdom. Use the mind. So they're all kind of flowing together. Even the colors. I would put these two together. First and last, and then the middle two. Yup. Oh, Witch Moon, right on. Think you gave your sister that stone for her birthday this year. What's your sister's name? Wow. And that your time too is coming, eh? Is it in the next couple weeks when your sisters are coming to you? That's going to be in the next few weeks, isn't it? She's a goner. Christina, of course. Chris Cola, Christina. The 12th. Nice, Witch Moon. Yeah, got the piggy out. Thank you, Melissa. Thanks for bringing in the beautiful vibes. You love your Christina with a K? Jansu? Right on. Thank you. It's just my cousin, I think. No, my sister gave me this one. Pull an angel card before I go. Me too. We call babies toes little piggies. Love baby feet. I love baby feet too. Melissa, not using electricity. The police came over to ask why I was having fires every day. I told them I was cooking. It's not illegal to live without electricity. Yeah, and it's none of anybody's business, and you're definitely cooking. That's it, right? Enough said. Less information is more. None of your business, and I'm cooking. It's like, hey, baby, you want some bannock? Do you guys make the bannock in the UK? Corey Reeves. My mother, Easter, and Jesus walks with me. Pig, wombat, and Chris Cola. Yeah, it's a lot, eh, Corey? Oof, I know. If you think about it, just what you wrote there is epic in itself, right? Who thinks that you could ever put all of that together in the same, string that into a sentence, eh? Man, my mother, Easter, and Jesus walks with me. The pig was flying too. We were talking about flying pigs. Wombats and Chris Cola. Can't make this stuff up, eh, Corey? Swear. Creativity. Get the harps out. Yeah, do it. Ooh, you had a poutine for tea though? Nice. Harvest moon and mom's birthday tomorrow. What's bannock? Bannock is basically water, flour, bannock bread. I don't know. Water, soda, flour, and depending on what, salt, and you can put variances of stuff, especially around a fire. People will cook them with currants or cranberries here. But I like my bannock with cheese, but that's me. Jansu, what we call the breakfast lynx is little piggies here. Right on. Hannah Mori must be a French-Canadian thing, Angie. It's a voyageur. Yeah, it's a native thing for sure. Yeah, Angel, thoughts and perceptions out loud. You can get heat from a candle in a terracotta pot. You won't believe the heat that comes off. Oh, me no. Do it. Right on. I'll start a video diary of my experiment. Right on. Which moon, says Helen. She passed in 2016, but I still celebrate. Mother's talking for sure to harp. Which moon? I love French and Canadians. Yay! Okay, I think I'm done. One more. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my darling. Oh my darling. Hannah Mori says I'm part FC, French Canadian. You part French Canadian too, Hannah Mori? Genevieve, do you have French in you? Yes, I'm French born. I learned to speak English only when I was 6 years old. French Canadian born from Quebec. It's not the same thing. There's ancestry from ago in me from France, but That's just a go. But yeah, definitely. Helen says, I love my Canadians too. My fiance is Canadian, Witch Moon. Yeah, Dominic Frost the Frosty is her Canadian fiance. Dominic says, you're going to tell Mom that you accidentally got her a bunch of happy birthdays from people around the whole world. Oh, that's awesome. Which Moon says, thank you for all the birthday wishes. Mom was a very spiritual and a nurse in her working years. I love you for saying that, Witch Moon. Boom. Yesterday I saw a license plate for the nurse. I think it was. And I thought of you. Turning on to Highway 11. I forget what song was on. I had told myself I wanted to remember, but I forget. Sorry, something itchy. Hannah Marie, from your grandfather, he was adopted in Quebec. Right on, Hannah Marie. Helen says, I'm a quarter Italian. John Sue's a half Sicilian. Witch Moon, Mom's here. Her name is Betsy. Hannah Marie, my grandma was in Canada for 40 plus years. Right on, Hannah Marie. Do you remember where exactly? Because I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. In Canada. Betsy's a lovely name for sure. I love that name. Not a common name for me to have in my life. If we're gonna grab the coyote, we might as well grab the wolf, eh? It's a howling kind of night. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Oh my, I swear all these cards are like flowing into each other. If we're gonna start by use your mind wisely, we might as well turn knowledge into wisdom. I love it. Even the colors, that's so awesome. Wah, wah, wah. Hey, Galactic Emissary, how are you? Across the Delaware. Cindy B, I hope she has her best year. Send her happy wishes for the happy birthday, too. Oh, CNA, I thought was Canada. Certified Nurse's Aid. Oops. I thought CNA was just being short for Canada. I didn't realize that was a Certified Nurse's Aid. Yeah, get that wolf out, eh? Right on, Corey. I'm glad it's syncing you up, Corey. 1437 as I own a country road. 42, Matt, my mother. And Wolf is my trickster Flo. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Harvest Moon for sure. Cool. Well, thank you guys for coming in. I am going to cut it off. I've been on for 1:45. And it's 14:39 Eastern Time. Have a beautiful full moon. If I don't come back in, I'm not sure. We'll see. What's meant to be will be. Love you guys.